What's up guys? In today's video we're off to our smallest vending location to hopefully diagnose a problem and possibly fix it. So let's go off to the break and alignment shop and let's see what we can do. Enjoy the show. What's up guys? Matt here with Galaxy Games 843, back with another video. In today's video we're going to our break and alignment shop to service our very most smallest Coke machine. It's a Dixie Narco 180 and we're having some issues with it, guys. So let's go off to the break and alignment shop. Let's see what the problem is. I think I know what the problem is. We're gonna try and see, we're gonna replace some parts in this video, see if it fixes the problem, and if not, it's back to the drawing board. All right, let's go inside and let's see if we can't determine what the problem is and how we're gonna fix it. If you like these style of videos, make sure you like and subscribe. All right, let's see what's happening, guys. Alright guys, so here we are, we're at the break and alignment shop, and this video was actually shot over 2 different days. And if you recall, in the previous video we were here, there was an issue with the coins. It wouldn't take coins, so to speak. At least that's what we thought the issue was. So I brought some tools up to make sure that the coin mech is clear, to make sure we're able to clean it. But when we arrived today, now there's a whole out of order sign over the entire machine. So therefore, we might have a bigger problem. So we're going to open up the machine, we're going to take a look inside, we're going to see what is happening, we're going to start with that coin mech, but then we'll quickly realize that our problem is not just it's not taking coins. So if you guys like diagnosing videos and videos where we fix vending machines, watch all the way to the end of the video, but I will say we're not going to completely fix the problem in this video. So join me in my quest as to figuring out what the heck's going on here. But as a reminder, always unplug your machines when you're going to be working on the electronics as well. So what we're going to do here is open up this coin mech, take it out, make sure it's clear, make sure there's no jams, make sure it's clean, and of course, do all of our checks for that too. But after we put it all back together, we're quickly going to realize that not only is it not taking coins, well, let me rephrase that. It is taking coins and it is taking dollars, but it's not vending any sodas, and that's where the real problem is. So we're going to check a few things in this video. Like I said, it's being recorded over multiple days. We're actually going to have to go back to our studio. We're going to have to order some parts and come back, try those parts out and see if that fixes the problem. Ultimately though, like I said, we're still going to have some issues. So let's talk through everything as we check everything today. So what I'm doing here, I'm taking the coin mech apart. I'm making sure there's no jams, there's no coins stuck in the chutes or anything like that. Because if that was just the problem, then that would be an easy fix. But unfortunately for me, that is not the problem. So therefore, no easy fixes in this video, guys. We're gonna have to determine what the problem is and then our course of action on how we're gonna fix it. So while we have this coin mech out, I am gonna clean it real good because this location does put some nasty, dirty coins through this coin mech, and I don't know if that had anything to do with what happened or why we're having these issues. But just know that in my last collection where we had coins, there were some pretty crusty quarters in there, some pretty gross nickels, and some pretty dirty dimes in there. I'm guessing what happens is, I just assume this happens at all car locations, all places. But I'm guessing when they're working on cars, they might find some crusty coins under the seats or something like that. I don't know if they take them or what, but that's what I suspect ended up inside this machine. And that's why I think this coin mech ended up so dirty. So of course, I'm going to take it apart here. I'm going to clean it. Going to make sure there's no jammed coins. What I'm doing, I'm running some coins through there now to ensure they properly go through. And everything's going through fine. So I don't think that part of the coin mech is the issue. So let's put that back together. We're going to take the main part of the coin mech out, make sure there's no jams in the main chutes or anything like that. And then of course, once we determine that's clear, we can move on to possibly whatever the next step is. So here we go. Here's what you need to do in order to remove a coin mech. You basically see it's got 3 mounting screws there. So I'm going to loosen those mounting screws, lift the coin mech up, and then pull it out to ensure that there's no coins jammed in that main chute. And that should be good to go. So once we do that, we'll determine that maybe the coin mech isn't the issue, at least for one of our problems, but we'll figure that out in a little bit here. So guys, while we're doing that, let's talk about a few things. First and foremost, it is Wednesday, and that means it's live stream day, but today might be a little bit different, guys. So I am in Charleston, South Carolina, and if you didn't know, we've got a hurricane coming through today. So it should be hitting me right around the time of the live stream, or maybe a little bit after the live stream. So luckily, Howard Hospitality Group channel is hosting the live stream tonight, so join us at 9 p.m. Eastern time over on the Howard Hospitality Group channel. That would be 6 p.m. Pacific. Like I said, I don't know how the storm is going to be affecting me. As long as I have power, I plan on being on the live stream. So again, check us out at 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel. Myself, Extreme Vending, and Howard Hospitality Group should all be on the show, pending I have power, of course. But again, it should only be a tropical storm when it gets to me, so I'm not expecting that much of an issue. But you never know with these things. As of right now, it's just making landfall in Florida as I'm recording this video. It's just a little bit inland in Florida. I'm watching all the stuff here on Google Earth and all the different weather streams and all that fun stuff. So there's all kinds of fun stuff coming my way with Hurricane, I think it's pronounced Idalia. So that's always fun. So yeah, so not only are we working on diagnosing and fixing vending machines, but we're also prepping for a hurricane here in South Carolina. So hopefully things go well with that, but I'm not expecting too much trouble with that. So what I'm doing here now that I've actually put the coin mech behind me, I'm doing a quick inventory of count and writing them all the information there on my Vendsoft tracking sheet. Now, because this machine was out of order, we unfortunately didn't make that many sales. In fact, we didn't really make any. There is some money in the dollar bill acceptor, but unfortunately, basically, that was all lost dollars for the business. So I'm going to give them all their money back. Obviously, I'm not that kind of guy, right? They lost money in the machine, I'm going to give it back to them because that's just the right thing to do. So now that I've got everything plugged back in, I'm going to do a quick test here. I'm putting quarters and dimes and nickels or whatever into the coin mech to make sure that it's going to vend. And as you can see, it's not vending, right? So there's I'm putting the money in, nothing is happening. I think it only let me put in 75 cents though. I don't know, it was weird. So it's still not letting me vend anything, so I don't know what the problem is. So we will try some dollar bills. Unfortunately though, even with the dollar bills, nothing is vending. So that's really weird. So it took the money, didn't vend anything. I think like I said, I think we're going to try a dollar bill as well. But it's so weird that nothing is vending, even though the money is being taken. So I started to think about what could the problem be. So we're going to look around inside the machine a little bit more. We're going to see what we can figure out. But I was a little bit stumped because I really thought that the coin mech was jammed. So unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the problem. So let's go ahead and put a dollar in. Let's test it with $1. So there we go. There's $1. Now this machine is $1 per vend, so it should just vend a soda, but nothing is vending. So basically, these old single price soda machines only have so many parts in them. So I suspected there might be an issue with maybe the relay. So basically what it does is when you put money into a single price vending machine, once the coin mech determines the correct amount of money has been inserted, it should send a signal to the relay, which should open the power to be able to go to the motors when you select an item, and then the motor will then vend the product. Well, since the fact that we put the money in and nothing is vending, I'm thinking there might be an issue with the relay. Now I'm checking the wiring, I'm going to look around inside. Need to figure out what the problem is, obviously, because we're obviously not making any money at this location when it's not vending any products. So as of right now, the machine is out of order and we need to determine what is going to take to fix the machine. So let's go ahead and unplug it again. I'm going to start, like I said, messing with some wires. I'm going to check my connections, making sure everything is good and secure. I might unplug some things, I might plug some things back in, but here I'm taking this cover off because I think this is where the relay is. And like I said, relay, all it does is it allows the power to flow through the motors once the correct amount of money has been inserted into the machine. Now, that's what I'm thinking the problem is, but I really have no way to test a relay here on site, or even back at the shop, so I'm not 100% sure that's the issue. But, you know, it's the original relay from the machine, and relays do go bad from time to time. So here's the relay we're taking a look at. Doesn't look anything like it's out of place, it just looks old. It looks dirty and old, so I figured that might be the problem. So I am going to place an order for the relay. That obviously won't take place today, but like I said, this video was shot over multiple days. So once we go back to the shop, we're going to place an order for a relay. I'm going to take a quick picture of it so I know exactly which relay I need to order. I want to make sure I get the right one, obviously, because if we don't get the right one, that's not going to work either. So, okay, so let's go ahead and insert it back in. We'll put the cover back on. We'll give them their money back, and then we'll make our way back to the shop. Of course, after we do that, we will come back after we get the new relay in stock once it arrives, and we'll come swap them out, and we'll see if that fixes our problem. Now, I had really high hopes about that because I wasn't sure exactly what the problem was, but that's what I assumed the problem was because, like I said, there's only so many things it could be in a single price soda machine. All right, once we get that cover back on, we should be just about done. Like I said, I'm going to give them all their money back. I'm not going to show that on camera, but I do give them all their money back. So that's one thing I do here in just a moment. And then we're going to make our way back out to the vending truck after we clean up our work area and we lock the machine up. And this is another one of those machines where I sometimes have trouble locking it up. I probably need to rebuild that T-handle, kind of like I did at the truck accessory shop. You remember that video a while back where I rebuilt the T-handle? So we're going to do that probably in this location too. But we're not going to do it until we get this machine working, because there's no point fixing the handle if we can't get the machine working, right? Because what would the point of that be? All right, let's go and get that machine locked up. We'll make our way back out to the vending truck, and then we'll come back when we've got the new parts in stock ready to go. Let's plug that machine back in, head out to the truck, and we'll come back again once I've got the parts in stock. All right, it's another day, and we've got the replacement relay in stock. Let's go ahead and install it in the machine, and let's see if that fixes our problem. Of course, again, unplug your machine. We're going to be working with electronics inside the machine, so we want to make sure we're not damaging anything. So let's unlock the machine. We'll go and take that relay cover off. We'll swap out the relays. We'll plug it back in, and we'll see if that fixes our problem. So while we're doing that, guys, let's talk about other things. Again, so how is your vending business doing, guys? Put in the comments. Let me know what's going well for you. Let me know what's selling well, what's not selling so well. If you're having some good results at some of your locations, what kind of locations are they? Put it in the comments and let us know, of course, because we always like to hear success stories and what's going well for everyone. And of course, maybe if things aren't going well, maybe everyone can learn from something from that as to what they need to do to make things better for their vending business. So put your results in the comments and let us know how things are going. All right, so we've got that cover off. Let's go and pull the old relay out. I'm just going to compare them and make sure they're the same. So they are, but they are different colors. I don't know if you noticed that. All right, let's plug the new relay in. And once we get that plugged in, we'll power the machine back online and see if we can get some sodas to be vended. Now, I'm not going to lock the machine. I'm not even going to put that cover back on right now because I'm just testing right now. So let's plug that machine back in. Let's see if that fixes our problem. Now, I had really high hopes about this working. I really did. I really thought that was going to be our issue. So let's see what happens here. All right, I'm going to close the machine up for just a moment. I'm not going to lock it, but let's go ahead and put $1 in there. Let's see if the machine vends a soda. And I'm trying the root beer here, and I am not getting anything to vend, guys. Oh, I was so upset because I really thought that was our problem. I really thought that was going to fix the machine. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the relay is the issue. So now I'm like, what the heck could it possibly be, right? So the machine takes money. We got a replacement relay in there, but still nothing is vending. Now again, this is a single price soda machine, so it doesn't have a lot of moving parts. It doesn't have a lot of things that can go bad. So there's the dollar bill acceptor, there's the coin mech, there's the relay, and then there's the motors. But I'm sure not all the motors are bad. I'm sure, what else could it be? So I'm thinking it might be the coin mechanism. So let's start taking a better look at the coin mechanism. I don't know if there's any fuses in this machine. I couldn't find any fuses. I was looking for fuses or, other connections that might have been loose. I'm looking all around it. I can't seem to determine anything else that the problem could be. So I'm really thinking it might have something to do with the coin mech. But for any of you vending techs out there, have you ever seen anything like this? What was your issue and what fixed the problem? Let me know in the comments, because obviously, like I said, we are we are not making any money in this location. So therefore, we need to figure out what the problem is. We need to figure it out pretty fast. All right, plugging the machine back in. I'm going to do one more test just to make sure that it wasn't just the root beer that was the issue. I'm going to press all the buttons this time and still having an issue. No refunds, nothing like that. Nothing seems to be working. So I'm really starting to think that the problem might be inside that coin mechanism. I don't know. I may have some other coin mechanisms back at the shop. I'm going to have to go back and check that. But right now, as we've been prepping for the hurricane, they're kind of buried in the shop right now. So we've moved a lot of things inside, obviously. So therefore, I don't really have easy access to those coin mechanisms, and I'm not going to until after the storm passes. So with that said, we're not going to get that part in this video. That's going to have to be for a future video. But just know that we are going to look and see what we have for coin mechanisms on our storage shelf. I know I've got some coin mechanisms, but I don't know if they're the same ones that'll fit this machine or not. So that's one thing we're going to have to determine. But I don't know. Put in the comments, guys. Do you think it's the coin mechanism that's the issue here? Let me know what you think. If you've ever had this problem before, or if you've ever worked on vending machines, if you know kind of what you're doing. I don't always know what I'm doing, even though I make videos about it. But long story short, I don't know exactly what the problem is with this machine. And of course, we need to get it resolved as quickly as possible. So I am going to check some more connections. I'm going to unplug things and plug things back in. Make sure everything's good and connected. I want to ensure that I know exactly which connections I need to have for this machine too, because I want to make sure that I can compare with what I have back at the shop, and that way I'm not bringing the wrong type of coin mech back up to this location to test out. I don't know. So I'm feeling a little down and frustrated with this machine right now, because you could imagine I thought we were going to fix it with that relay, and that obviously did not take care of the problem. So I don't know. Put in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. All right. Before we wrap up, I do want to talk about our giveaway. So if you guys didn't know, we're giving away a Cube Factory claw machine from azamusements.com. So both myself, which is Galaxy Games 843, Extreme Vending, Howard Hospitality Group, and Quick Play are all working together to give away that Cube Factory claw machine from azamusements.com. It's really simple on how you can enter to win. All you need to do is fill out a simple form that's located on our Discord server. And you can find all the instructions on how to get to that form in the description of this video. So just so you know, guys, we're going to give it away on October 11th, which is, it's just a little bit over a month away. It's like 5 weeks away. So it's not really far away from us giving that away. And then we'll be moving on to the next giveaway. Maybe it'll involve IAPA or something like that. I don't know, but I'll just say that we're going to have even more giveaways after the Cube Factory claw machine. So very cool with that. So again, join us tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel for our weekly vending live stream. Hopefully I'll be there. As long as I have power, I should be there. So power and internet, obviously, I should be there. So again, join us tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel. All right, other points of interest. The Galaxy Games 843 YouTube channel passed 41,000 subscribers this week. So that was pretty cool. So I just want to say thank you all for coming back and watching the videos, for supporting the channel, for giving us subscriptions, for giving us likes on our videos, for commenting on our videos. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support you've given the channel. This is why we make videos, for all of you out there. So we really do appreciate all the interaction and all the good times so far. So thank you guys. And we don't have any plans on quitting anytime soon. So we're just going to keep on making content, making shorts, making long form videos, having some fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it all too. All right, we're doing some last once-over checks here. Again, checking the wiring, making sure all the connections are plugged in good. I just wanted to make sure that, like I said, I knew exactly what I needed to bring back with me. So let's go and unplug the machine one more time. And if I don't know if you're keeping count how many times I unplug and plug this machine in this video, but it was a lot. I did want to make sure that, like I said, I got a good shot there of that plug to ensure that I can compare it to whatever I have back at the shop on my storage racks. So there we go. So it's definitely not an MDB plug, obviously, because it's a single price soda machine. But yeah, so there we go. All right, let's close this machine up. Let's plug it back in for the time being. We're going to close it up. We're going to lock it up. We're going to put that out of order sign back on it because it is still out of order. We are still not able to vend sodas with this machine. So after we get the machine locked up, we're going to make our way back out to the vending truck, and then it's time to wrap the video up, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join us tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, for the weekly vending live stream, and we'll see you in just a bit. Well, guys, back to the drawing board. So as we learned, the problem was not the relay. I'm thinking it might be the coin mech at this point. So I'm going to go back to the shop. I'm going to see what I have. I might have another coin mech like that. I might not. I really don't want to invest a ton of money in this machine because it's just our smallest location. It's We don't make a lot of money here. But I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think it's a coin mech issue or something of that nature. I don't even know at this point. Like I said, I might have a coin mech that I can try. We'll see. If so, I'll definitely come and swap them out. But that's going to wrap this video up right here. Again, this is the downside of owning a vending business. So hopefully we're going to get this figured out. But I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned a little something. Hope you learned, you know, the not so positive stuff about owning a vending business. But anyway, guys, it's time to go prep for the hurricane, whatever it's called, Idalia or something like that. It's coming right here to South Carolina, so we're gonna go get prepping. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. But with that said, guys, we're gonna wrap this video up right here. This is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.